Jambu, and it is our today's special, our best value of the day. Is she gorgeous? This is the wedge dress sandal that is your today's special today from JBU by Jambu. Now, JBU, if you've never shopped HSN before and you're wondering, what does that stand for? It means just be you. Isn't that incredible? It's the best name for a shoe that makes you feel comfortable in the shoes, in your feet, in yourself, no matter where you go, no matter what you are up to. And it is a wedge, my friend, so it's giving you height. But we're gonna talk about how this construction may give you height, but it's not gonna be the pitch that makes you unstable. Do you see how gorgeous this is? These are my feet, my friends. I know you saw them at the top of the last hour, and I was like raving about how comfortable these are. We're gonna talk about how, of course, there is a zipper in the back, so it helps you to get in, but there are ways that you can adjust the fit on the ankle so that it's perfectly customized to you. Now, this is, of course, JBU by Jambu. So it's APMA certified, of course, by American podiatrists. That means doctors have signed off on how this is good for your feet, and that's across the line for this entire brand. But if you can't believe that a wedge can be good for your feet, I'm here to tell you that JBU has been doing it for 5 years now. Yes. This is just their latest and greatest. And this might look a little bit familiar to you. And if you're thinking to yourself, yes, why does this look familiar but even better? Is because JBU by Jambu has listened to you. Laura Duffick, my friends. You know her because 25 years in the home shopping business. I'm telling you, she brings us the greatest. And I love that JBU by Jambu and Jambu itself is one of the brands that she represents here. Yeah, because it's great.
Well, we think so. We're very proud of this. We've been here. This is our 5th anniversary, everybody. And we thought we would kind of blow the roof off with this one because it is the lowest price we have ever done on a Today's Special.
It's so crazy.
This is, everyone keeps saying, is there a mistake? No mistake.
Yes.
Everyone gets to take advantage of a fantastic wedge sandal that is priced so right. And then we put a little icing on the cake and we did that free shipping and handling.
It's so crazy that we're able to give them the value, but also you're not gonna have to spend anything additional in the shipping. But we need to go through the colors because I know people are they're really gravitating towards certain colors. This one I love because it can go with all your denim. We're calling this the navy.
Right.
We also have the ones that both Laura and I have chosen to wear today, which is so great. We're twinning. We're wearing the taupe together. It's so perfect. It's actually called taupe lizard because there are 2 styles that we have today that have a little bit of that textured I'm going to call it the fit, right? Right. So right here we have it in the red as well that has that lizard. The red lizard is so popular overnight.
Yeah,
my gosh, it was just flying.
Yeah, everyone wanted to have that spark of color, and so the red will do that. And then we've got 2 other colors, which are going to be the black, which we did kind of in that matte black. So it's simple, goes with everything.
It's so good.
No fuss, very easy to use. And then the color that really a lot of you are gravitating towards is gray.
Look at that.
That neutral, that beautiful tone. And notice the inset on the wedge heel. We did that inset there, so it really highlights not only the gray on the top, but the gray on the bottom as well. So now you have something that, I'm gonna take you through all the features in this because there are so many things that we do to make this fantastic. In fact, here's a little cutaway to show you some of the key features of why this is so important. So we have the zipper closure in the back, so it's easy to get in and out of. The micro suede footbed means that it's super soft underneath your feet, but it wicks moisture away, and it also stops you from sliding.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you've had that shoe where all of a sudden your foot gets a little damp on the bottom and it slides.
Especially
Not
with a wedge, right?
Right. Then we have the double layer of the memory foam, all that cushioning, all those layers underneath your foot, so when you slide your foot in, it feels so soft and so comfortable. The 2 3/4 inch heel, but there's an inch on the front.
Yes.
That platform on the front, and that makes all the difference in the world because then you're not gonna have a hard pitch. That's what they mean when they say your foot's gonna go forward or slide forward, and then you have that ball of your foot that starts to ache. There's 2 things we've done. First of all, the pitch is not severe because of this platform, and notice how we tip it up a little bit because that's the natural way your foot is gonna move as you walk. But inside, the engineering inside the shoe, there's a flexible point on the inside so that it gives, so that that ball of your foot does not feel the pressure at all. The most amazing thing is when you put these on, a lot of you are gonna look, I see more people do this, that they look down at your foot and you say to yourself, do I really have a heel on? It doesn't feel
It
like
doesn't
a
feel
heel.
like it, right?
It feels more like a flat shoe. Now, there's one thing I have to share with everybody about the key to being able to wear these. When you get these home, I want you to do two things.
Okay.
Okay? So the first thing is, obviously on the back, we have our little JBU toggle, which is so darling and another fashion statement. I want you to open up the back of the shoe, obviously slide your foot on the inside, bring the zipper back up, but you're not done.
No.
You need to come to the side here and you need to custom fit this. When it comes to you, it's gonna be very loose. If you want to wear it like that, you certainly can. But a lot of you will want to custom fit it and bring it over and get that kind of form fitting around your ankle. So remember to do that when you get this home, is to be able to have that custom fit feature that so many of you are going to love. We actually did a wedge similar to this about a year ago. You guys were so great at doing reviews that our design team went through and we looked at all of the reviews.
Right.
And we found that you were starting to make a wish list of all the things you wish that wedge had. So our design team said, well, let's do it. Let's work with our customers, you, and be able to have this shoe that you created. So we did extra grip on the bottom. That's one of the things that stood out. You said on the bottom, on the outsole,
yeah,
we need grip. We need to feel like it's really grabbing a hold of whatever surface we're on. We did it. So we added in that extra grip on that outsole. Then the insole on it with that micro suede, those two things come together. And that's where foot doctors said, wait a minute, that outsole, that insole, these are really good for your feet. When did you ever think that a wedge a foot doctor would say, boy, that looks really great on your feet and it's good for your feet?
I think that's really what it is.
Absolutely super. And that's the one thing I'm waiting to hear from so many of you, that when you put these on, you're thinking to yourself, they don't feel like a heel.
No, exactly. And I really do think that that little bit, and it's not little, the fact that it's, of course, APMI certified, that foot doctors are saying these are good for your feet is such an amazing shocker that I literally, my mind was blown when I put them on this morning.
Right,
because
that's the whole idea.
It is so incredible because I know all of us have owned wedges that were rock solid, right? You've put them on, they didn't bend, they were just a solid piece of wood or cork, and they didn't have the bend and give that JBU by Jambu gives you standard in all of their shoes. So the fact that you're getting all your favorite bells and whistles that you get from this brand, but in a stylish dress sandal, my friends. I know this is why this is moving so fast. So that being said, you're shopping HSN. If you've never shopped HSN before, this is your opportunity to try out, of course, this brand, which of course you only can get here. This was made specifically for us. This style is exclusive. And I think that's crazy, but I also know why. Because you told JBU by Jambu exactly what you wanted to change. And so, of course, the designers, like, of course, you were hearing from Laura, they all got together, they worked on it, and they created Rowan. Now, Rowan, only available here in all these fabulous colors. Make sure you grab her while you can. Because again, we had this overnight. We launched overnight. This is what happens here at HSN. We show you the first airing at midnight. And then the next live airing is HSN Today. We still have all the colors, we still have all the sizes, but as the day goes on, if you just wait, we might lose some. And that might be your size, that might be your color. And you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to get your favorite shoe home today. Because what's going to happen is this is going to be your dress shoe. It's going to be your dancing shoe. It's going to be your cruise shoe. It's going to be your errand shoe. That's how comfortable this is. Because think about the value here.
Right. It's the lowest price we've ever done for today's special. We went back and we researched and said, what's the price we normally do? Let's not do that for the 5th anniversary. Let's do something really fabulous. And that's why if you've never tried JBU, today's the day you tried, because we did that, and then we did the free shipping and handling and all the other goodies to make this really be a shoe to have. Now, I said to Nicole last night, I said, I wonder how many people are picking up more than one.
Oh, right.
Because when it's such a good buy like this, you're like, why do I have to choose between the taupe and the black? Why can't I just do both of these.
Right.
A lot of you did that. A lot of you picked up more than one and said, wait a minute, I can go with the neutral, I can use the black. The black is the dressier version. Maybe you're gonna wear it to weddings. Maybe you're gonna wear it on that cruise. Maybe that's that office with your skirt and you're going to meetings. Maybe that's that look right there. For many of you, it's because you want that little bit of lift, that little bit of height that's gonna come into play. You know, years ago, when you looked at a shoe that had a height to it, you were like, well, there goes comfort.
Exactly.
Our mission is comfort and the height together. We are a comfort brand. We're nationwide. A lot of this is exclusive to HSN. Nobody else has it. And I know that there are a lot of our retailers out there that went, we'd love to get in on the Rowan. And then all of a sudden we're like, no, we can't because it's exclusive. So this is in very high demand, everyone. It's because our comfort is key. There's 3 things that JBU is all about. It's fit, fashion, and function. Well, we got the fit down. You're custom fitting it around your foot. You've got the comfort that is built in with that memory foam insole. We did that platform and that tip up in the front. That makes such a difference in how it feels, that it almost feels like you have a flat on. I think you'll put it on the first time and go, wait a minute, is there a heel in this? And you look down and you see that that wedge is supporting your entire foot. It's got a comfort footbed. There is slight arch support. Look at, we even coordinated all the stitching. There's goring, so each on those straps give just a little bit so that you've got that movement throughout the day. They're fabulous.
And it's so funny, I just changed into the red because I'm like, why didn't I already put red on? I'm wearing a red shirt. But again, the taupe is just a perfect neutral, so it matches everything. But check out this most popular color. Now, unfortunately, I don't know why we do this, but when we have a popular color like red, why do we get the least amount of quantity in that specific shoe? So if you love the red, I will issue that warning, not to scare anybody, but if you want the red, make sure you're not waiting on this one. Because again, it is super duper popular. It was moving super fast overnight, so I'm sure the trend has continued throughout the day. And you don't want to miss out on an opportunity to get the styling here, right? Because I'm sure you have not purchased in a while something this stylish. It's got that gladiator feel to it, right? Which is very, very popular right now.
Strappy and sexy. Feminine.
Oh, all the things, right? But this one, the red specifically, and that beautiful taupe, have that lizard texture.
Little texturing we added here. Right, we tried it. We were kind of testing the waters here, and what we found already early on, you like that idea of the texture. Except when it came to the black, a lot of you like to have that matte look. So it's very simple. It goes with absolutely everything, and that's why this is so key. You will be shocked at the comfort we're delivering. That's our brand. We have to do the comfort. So the engineering, and this is kind of the fussy end of it, when our engineers get involved and they look at the foot and they look at how the foot works, and then they're looking at how you move in it and where that level of comfort is coming into play. They do all these special things, like on the inside, as I mentioned, is a level of flexibility. You can't see it, and it's not like you can bend it, but it's there to support the ball of your foot. That's why so many of you will put this on and go, wow, I never thought that I'd be able to get a wedge that delivers so much comfort and so much style. One of the things we're most proud of when it comes to JBU is that our shoes are distinctive. You're out to lunch with the gals, chances are one of your girlfriends is gonna look down and go, wow, those are pretty. There's a lot going on there. You got the straps, you got the cutout, you've got this amazing heel, you've got the inset at the side there of the coordinating color, all the stitching, color coordinated.
I love the laser cut detailing
Isn't
on
that
the top.
pretty?
Oh my gosh, you're right. It's just a showstopper from start to finish. And I love, 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 of course, the stability you're getting here. Even though it's like a gorgeous shoe and you're like, oh, it's a wedge, you are getting everything that you want from almost even like a sneaker. I'm gonna go there because if you look at this, you're getting the tread. You're getting this beautiful, stable base. Again, you are getting the 2 3/4 inch heel here. But again, the pitch is not incredible where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go forward. It has actual, I love the slope here that allows you to rock because that's that natural way of walking. But this, I can't believe, is the price. When you talk about being able to offer something that's brand new for under $45, $5? I mean, this is a brand new shoe that you can't get anywhere else, and we're debuting it here as your today's special, but for good reason. It's Customer Appreciation Month.
Well,
and
to drive that home, let me drive home your idea for just a moment.
Yeah.
This isn't that far off from $39.99, which is a key price. We all, you know, no matter where we go, we hear $39.99. All of a sudden, our ears pick up. $5 difference.
Yeah.
Could you ever imagine a brand name, a brand new shoe that's launching this season? It's not last year's shoe.
You're not getting a clearance price for after season, right?
So this is something that is so affordable. Do you know our retailers, when they looked at this, our retail price would be at $129?
It's right. It's exactly right.
Of all the things that are going on here, all the components that are put into play, that you look at it and know. Remember, you're going to open up the back. You're going to slide your foot in. It's a nice big opening. After that, you have to do something else. You have to go to the side and you have to custom fit the strap around your ankle. You can leave it the way it comes. It'll be very loose. Some of you are going to like that. But if you want it closer around the ankle, you're going to custom fit it. Last night, Nicole came out and she's like, Laura, what's going on with the strap on this on the top? And I'm like, well,
hold on,
you got to custom fit it. That's what you asked for, is I want to custom fit it to my foot. And how do I do that? Well, we've got it for you. Remember, we teamed up with you, our JBU customer, and all of the things you wrote that was on the wish list, and made it happen. And then we said, well, it's our 5th anniversary. Let's do a price we've never done. Let's throw in free shipping and handling. So it becomes this massive deal today that, look at you, what is it, over 6,000 people already said, yes, please.
You can see the counter moving quite quickly now. And I just wanted to let our friends know that when it gets like this, and we have a lot of people on hold, on the line, the fastest way always to shop is the QR code. Use your app. It's my favorite way to shop because I know I can see it, I can hit the buy button, and I know it's mine. And the greatest part about it, don't forget, it's VIP Thursday. So if you go on in there, and it doesn't count for this because guess what? It's already on free shipping. But for all of our friends, if you're shopping with your credit card today, no matter what you put in the card, as long as you use that code, you can get free shipping. And if you don't have the credit card yet, guess what? We are welcoming you into the family. When you get that card and get approved, we are going to put $40 in your account to use towards anything today. And that brings your today's special, this amazing, gorgeous wedge called the Rowan from JBU, to under $10.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's a steal. I know we have a lot of new shopping friends who are just like, what? How is it that HSN makes this possible? It's because we have amazing partnerships with brands like JBU that we want to be able to bring these to you, our customers, because you asked for it specifically.
Yeah, and you know, in a world where everything is getting costly, isn't it fun to be able to look at the screen and go, they're actually dropping what they normally do. They're going to go less than what they normally do and put the free shipping in there so everybody can play. Guys, is there a chance we could roll that video again? This is something that one of our team members in our marketing department put together. She is so darling. And look at this, shorts and the jacket. If that isn't a cool look, you could do trousers and a jacket, just jeans. Just jeans, looks fabulous. And then all those summer dresses that we're seeing, it works in each one of those scenarios. So whether it's garden party, you know what somebody else mentioned, which I thought was so good? Summer weddings. We wear our heels
and get stuck in the grass.
And you ruin the heel of your shoe.
Oh, absolutely.
Now you don't have to do that at all, and you can still dance the night away because your feet are going to feel good, and you're not going to be thinking about, when can I take these shoes off? You're going to be like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I feel good.
My mom, we laugh about this all the time because she goes, I have my cute shoes for dancing, and then I have to have my shoes that I change into after. We've all been there, yes? You don't have to do that with these shoes.
Not at all.
This is both the comfort shoe and your dressy shoe wrapped all in this beautiful package so that you are going to be rocking this not just at your special events, not just for Mother's Day, not just for Easter. This is going to be your everyday shoe, and you're going to look so cute. Like, what was her name in that video?
Melanie.
Melanie, she is absolutely gorgeous. I want to look like Melanie. And I love that she showed you all the different styles. And I love that, of course, our models here, Jamie and, of course, Diana, are showing you the different styles that you can wear with this gorgeous sandal. And even myself and Laura. I mean, I switched into the red so that you could see a difference, but we were at one point wearing the same color, that taupe. But look at the navy. There's the red on Jamie. Oh my gosh, this gray is so popular. But I will say, of this hour, you called it, Laura, the black and the taupe lizard are leaps and bounds ahead
You know,
of
let's do
all the
this.
rest.
Based on that, I'm going to put these side by side.
Okay.
I wore the taupe because I wanted how many of us have our our DG2? Sam.
Yes.
Sam Sabora, DG2 jeans.
Uh-huh.
How many of us have our white jeans? By the way, last night, a lot of the gals were wearing the Bermuda short that was the special on Saturday. And a lot of you got in on those. These look darling with the Bermuda short. So add this in. By the way, there they are. You bring these into your wardrobe. You've got this one to go day. You've got this one to do kind of light, airy, the Bermuda short. Then you've got this one when you're going out for dinner at night, when you're doing business and you need to be able to have that business style shoe. The two side by side, they're neutrals. They're easy to work into a wardrobe. You have that cutout. Now this one's gonna have the matte, but this one's gonna have that kind of textured lizard finish. These are man-made materials. That's why they're strong and they're durable. If you need to wipe them or clean them, you just take a soft cloth. It's that simple and easy. But the biggest treat is when you get them home and you put them on and you custom fit with the strap. I see more people do this, like they're bending over and looking at their feet like they don't believe that they have a heel on.
It's hard to remember. It literally feels like I'm wearing a flat.
Yeah.
I know. And it's because of that beautiful heel cup, because of how, of course, it's not a drastic pitch. It's fantastic. And your foot is really cradled in all those beautiful straps, which don't cut into your feet, by the way.
No, not at all.
When I slipped my foot in here, all I felt was the support. Really. And look at how gorgeous this is. Do you have a wonky pinky toe? I kind of do. Do you have like a toe, like a big toe that you kind of just want a little more coverage? Look at how beautiful this looks on Diana's feet.
Because you've got that whole surface, that almost plate of material where the cutouts are, that cover the greatest portion of your foot.
Yes.
So it gives it a very sleek look.
That's it. That's it 100%. We all want that. We want our feet to look sleek.
Look at that
and
beautiful
stylish.
toe.
Oh my gosh,
Even
I
a
love
little
it.
insert here, and remember all the stitching is color coordinated. We thought that's what our design team is so good. They think of everything. Do you have to color coordinate the stitching? No. Do we? Yes, because our design team is a little wonky and they say, no, we have to have that.
Right.
That's part of the design and the fashion, and we love them for that, that they look at all the details from top to bottom. Even have the little JBU toggle on the zipper to finish that off. Make it look sharp, make it look smart. Look, if you're undecided on a color right now, you could never go wrong with this toe.
No, it's perfect.
Never could you go wrong. Now, do you want to venture outside the box and you want to say, wait a minute, I need black because I wear a lot of black.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute.
It's
How many
so
of us
good.
have a lot of black in our wardrobe?
But not with this detailing, not with the styling. This is so new. I love that this looks different compared to anything else that we really have ever sold here at our network. So this is an opportunity to get something brand new in your wardrobe. Really quickly, I have to cut in with an update. We have a lot of people on the line right now. We're getting a hold, and we don't want you to wait because I know that once it gets really busy, that's when we start to lose sizes. Now, we are early enough in the day, so no worries. Get your size, get your style, but this is the best time to shop because, again, the more you wait throughout the day, this is our today's special. This is the only day that we're able to offer you this amazing deal, $44.99 for a brand new style.
Oh, so good.
And again, this is a brand that a lot of our seasoned shoppers really know and swear by. Anytime something new comes out, you know they're swooping in to buy it, right? But for all of our new friends who have never tried JBU by Jambu before, this is like the perfect way to jump in.
Well,
the pricing is incredible. It has all the bells and whistles. It's stylish and gorgeous, and will go with pretty much every outfit.
I got a wonderful little note through Facebook from Monica in Chicago, who last night dropped me a quick note. And she said, you know, and I'm loving, she goes, I'm a fan of JBU. It was a thrill. She said, happy anniversary, which was really sweet. But she said, I can't thank you enough that you guys were so conscientious to celebrate your anniversary by dropping that price to a level that really anybody can get in on. And then she said to do on top of it the free shipping and handling. It was just this note of thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was so appreciated. I'm going to take time today to be able to write back to everybody. But this is where comfort and style meet. Now, I've got to tell you a couple of other things. Medium and wide is
Medium
available.
and wide width, yep.
Medium and wide, you know if you're a wide. You know that you're going to need to go with it. We make it available. By the way, if you need the 11 wide, the 12 wide, you would need to get in on those quickly because those always go first. I know in the red, like the 6 wide, those are already spoken for. So this is really
Did we already lose sizing in the red? Can we check on that?
Yeah. Sizing in the red from last night.
6 medium and wide are gone. So just
They're gone already.
Just to repeat for our friends, these gorgeous colors, they all come in the sizes size 6 through 9.5, right? Half size is available. Whole size is 10, 11, 12. Is that right?
That's it. Order true to size. You know if you're wide, get in. But those bigger sizes, and that's what I wear too, you got to go quick on those because you can't find those out in the retail world.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. Congratulations to everybody who already got it home. Laura Duffick, thank you.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure
to
have you on. And she's here all day, my friends, okay, with this amazing deal. And again, happy